first read the script, what stood out to you immediately about your character or the project itself?
Oh man. First thing that stood out to me. Oh gosh, I think just how much of this was new to me, how much I hadn't seen something like this before, in the MCU specifically. I remember feeling impressed by just its existence as like an undertaking in this space. So yeah, those are probably some of the first things that really jumped out for me.
I know this is a huge question I'm about to ask you, but what do you hope to add to the MCU and the Marvel legacy with your performance?
Oh boy.
I'm sorry, I gotta ask. I gotta ask.
Oh man, honestly, I'd say some honesty, some truth of a different variety, or of, a same varietal, maybe just a different shade, maybe just some new notes and fragrances coming up from this authenticity, from this particular truth, from this particular point of view, that we haven't maybe spent as much time with. So I think there have been a lot of talented actors to come through the MCU, and so I hope to simply keep that going and to maintain that caliber of incredible, truly exceptional quality that they've established.
And how did it challenge you? Because I'm a firm believer that there is always a challenge or a takeaway with every role, every project I believe you take on. What sort of challenges and takeaway do you feel like you walked away with?
This was my first time leading a series, and it was so much fun. I felt far more prepared than I expected. Shout out to all of the incredible actors who have stepped up in my life as mentors and sort of whispered in my ear some necessary words to live by during the process. But I think in terms of challenges that I have risen to, there was a thought and it just ran away.
Doesn't that listen? That's how it always happens, right?
I think
being a leading lady, and a strong leading lady at that, is a challenge in itself.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely a far more fun experience than a true challenge. So I may have just cheated my way out of this question.
Listen.
It was a great ride for sure.
We love it.
The activists, directors, comments and the lectures, fanboys, professional artists and professors. Maybe a nerd who's just like you, talking about the things that you like too. So I invite you to the NOC. In full color, you see me. The hard knock life, comics, movies and TV. Yeah, pop culture with a different perspective. Watch it on your screen, hit play, so check this.